19, the Offertory. We're going to break the Offertory into two parts. Part 1 is going to be what happens in the congregation, what the people do. Part 2 is going to be what the priest does on the altar. You're attentive to the fact that the human person is comprised of kind of two elements: the invisible, which is the soul, and the visible, which is the body, right? The two of these coming together in a substantial unity to form the human person. It's fitting, therefore, that our worship of God, or our offerings to God, should reflect this this complementarity or this duality of the person, the visible and the invisible. And the visible aspect of the offertory is twofold. The first is the basket being passed, the monetary gift that the people of God make to God by giving it to the church for the goods, for the needs of the church. That's a beautiful expression of generosity to God, to giving back to Him a portion of the good things that He has given to you and I. It's a beautiful act of generosity. It's as old as the Scriptures itself. Right? The idea of tithing goes all the way back to the people of Israel. But the second visible aspect of the offertory is the bread and wine being offered up, being walked forward and given over to the priest. And this is a beautiful action done by individual members of the congregation that reflects symbolically and in truth the interior offering of every person present there. And so that physical gesture of bringing forth bread is meant to be a reminder or an impetus for all of the people of God there to offer something of themselves onto the altar, to have some petition to offer to God on the altar, to unite their own sacrifice with the sacrifice of Christ. And that's a key point, to unite their own sacrifice to the sacrifice of Christ. And we'll see that truth reflected in the prayers of the Mass next week as we hear what the priest is praying during this time when people are interiorly recollecting themselves and saying, okay, Jesus, I offer you, this struggle that I have with my family. I place this on your altar that you might make it a redemptive moment of grace for me and for them. Beautiful. Okay, so that's an interior offering that you can make during Mass that can help you to find grace and strength and redemption in and through the different moments of suffering in your life. So I hope that is something that's already present in your life, and if it's not, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way that the Mass can deeply impact your own life in a concrete and personal manner. So, something to pray with. All right, see ya.